Yo, we got a microphone now. If you don't know me, my name is Liam Waldron, and I started YouTube about a year ago. And I've just been documenting the journey, trying to be authentic along the way. And I have a goal of 10,000 subscribers by September 1st, which is really coming up. Now, the topic of this video is about being authentic and making things done, or getting things done as opposed to making them perfect, and how that is the way to win. So I'm going to use a story about jiu-jitsu. When I started jiu-jitsu, me and my friends started, and when we went into it, our instructor, teacher, whatever, told us that it would be cool if we got our blue belt, which usually takes about 2 years, before we bought any gear, bought a gi, right? So we used the loaner gis for about a year, and then we got our blue belt. And I feel like there's a type of aura that comes with not giving a fuck, doing the thing for just the sake of doing it, and then getting the upgraded equipment later on when it actually makes sense. So with YouTube, I've approached it the same way. And I really want to get to 10,000 subscribers without buying any equipment, because so many people think that you have to get a camera, you've got to get a microphone, you've got to get all this stuff to start. When in reality, if that's what you're waiting to do to start, it's never going to actually happen. So you need to go through that fun beginner period and just use what you got. So my dad gave me this microphone. It's from Audio-Technica. I don't know why. I think my dad was going to start a podcast or something. But he had this laying around, and it has USB-C to USB-C, so it plugs right into my phone. And so it's super easy to use, and I just tested it. It sounds fire. But the point of this video is not that you need a microphone. The point of the video is that you don't need anything. I got to 1.7 thousand subscribers on YouTube, which I looked it up. The statistic is that 80% of people who try YouTube do not get there. So that's pretty cool. That's a small win. But I think so many people never get there because they think they need equipment. And it's not just about what equipment you have. It's also about the videos themselves. When people are making videos, they think, I need to make this video super good. It needs to be perfect. Dude, nobody's going to watch your videos for the first 100 at least, especially on YouTube. So what's the point of procrastinating? Go and post the first video right after you're watching this right now. And I've been into this where life does happen. And if you are harping over perfection, you're not going to get the ball rolling with that compounding consistency enough such that you actually make real growth. The real growth is in those days where you don't want to do it and you just throw something up regardless. Because sometimes those posts that you put up off a limb that you did not plan, a lot of times those are the ones that do well. And so to get everything, you need to be somewhat detached from everything. The people who end up in really great positions in life, most of the time, they didn't really care. A lot of these artists in the music industry especially, they end up in a really spot in life. Some of them, they work really hard, but a lot of them, they lose track of the end goal, and they're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So on YouTube, I've been doing it completely for the sake of doing it. I started and was excited about the benefits outside of getting subscribers. I was excited about improving my public speaking. That's one of the biggest things I've gained from doing YouTube every day. I get on here and I talk, and then I watch the videos back when I'm editing them, and I think, oh, I was using a lot of paralanguage there. I said this word really, I didn't pause there. I paused here, etc. And it's greatly transformed my public speaking. That's just one of the benefits. YouTube's also just a mental and verbal journal. When you make a YouTube video, it's like getting your thoughts out, sharing them, and then potentially people relate and benefit from hearing it. What a cool opportunity we have. And then eventually, I'm going to be helping people with their fitness goals through my YouTube channel. But if you're constantly counting the days and harping over perfection, I don't think you're ever going to get there, to be honest. I think it takes a certain detachment from the goal, and you just do the thing for the sake of doing it. That's where the real results are. So, honestly, I feel like this mic is sick. I haven't really seen people make talking content with a microphone that looks like this in the middle of nowhere or not in a studio type of setting. So, I honestly think this is really going to stick. I really this. So, this is the Audio Technica AR something. Maybe I'll link it in the description. I don't know. But I really like this. Another thing people will procrastinate on is the gym. Why? Because they think they need an insane workout to start. Really, the biggest barrier for getting good at anything is the fact that you think you need to be perfect to start. You do not. In fact, imperfect action beat perfect inaction every single time. So my workouts, they're 30 minutes long. It's 9 sets each workout. But I've done this for almost 4 years now, straight, without missing a day. There's so much magic in the compounding consistency, and that's what you need to tap into. You don't need to tap into the most insane workout. Extraordinary accomplishments come from doing ordinary things for an extraordinary amount of time. That's where all the crazy results are. So many people fail because they're looking for the magic pill. They're looking for this random hack that's going to get them out of bed in the morning. They're looking for some insane routine that's going to give them the energy they want. That's not how it works. Really, the only stuff that ever works is the simple stuff that everyone wants to neglect because it's simple. People are looking for some unknown, new strategy to achieve their goals, when in reality, it's just doing the boring stuff for a really long time. I prop up my video in my car and film every single day, but I do it every day. I don't do any crazy production. I just do it every day, and I know I'm going to be successful because of that. And what's cool is this microphone found me. I didn't seek out this microphone. It just plopped in my hands, and now it's making my content better. I can already tell this is going to really, because it's a intentional accessory. So I'm on here, and yes, I'm making talking content. So therefore, it makes sense that I have a microphone. And I like the classic look of this microphone. Rambling a bit there. My point, and what I want to leave you with in this video, is that if there's something you want to do, you've heard it over and over again, and that's okay, because we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. But if there's something you want to do it in the smallest capacity possible right after you watch this. If you have been wanting to go to the gym, go and do 10 squats right there, 10 push-ups. Go for a 10-minute walk. 10's a good number. But do whatever the thing is in the smallest capacity possible that you're not scared of, because it's all about becoming familiar with the endeavor. As long as you're building up the thing you want to do as some massive dragon you need to slay, of course you're not going to want to do it. However, the only way to eat an elephant is in small bites. You're not going to eat an elephant in one massive bite or even 3 bites. You've got to take a bunch of little bites along the way. So what I'm asking is that after you watch this video, you take the first bite, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe that's sending the text to the girl. Maybe that's doing 10 push-ups. Maybe that's going for a 10-minute walk. Maybe that's eating a banana instead of ice cream after this video. Maybe that's filming your first TikTok and posting it. Whatever taking the first bite is for you, hop off this video and do it immediately. If you do it, you're going to get the ball rolling. People are really dangerous when they get that first hit of, oh, this wasn't that hard. I can do this. So do it. Take advantage of it. This is your sign to do it. And if you made it to the end of the video, you're meant to hear that. If you want a free workout program, it's on my website. It's literally free. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this first mic video. I'm freaking pumped. Let's go. Peace.